Hello, it's Mark again, and thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to do another whiskey review out in the big thicket of southeast Texas. So today we have the GlenAllachie Marsala wood. This is a 10-year-old. I've done several GlenAllachies, and they do a lot of single casks and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and open this one up while we talk briefly about it. GlenAllachie was actually means Valley of the Stones. And they were founded in 1967, but mothballed later in 1985 and restarted in 89 under the ownership of Pernod Ricard or Pernod Ricard, however you say that. And mainly they produce blends for Chevis, but they had a couple of single malts, 16 and an 18. However, new ownership took over in 2017. One included, of course, one of the three people, of course, was Billy Walker, formerly of GlenDronach, BenRiach, and GlenGlassau. And they released now, they've kind of revamped everything. They have a whole new core line. They released a lot of single barrels. They're getting a lot of reviews, which is weird because you think 2017 probably means Billy Walker didn't distill most of the stuff that we're drinking. He may have aged some of it or finished it, but yeah, most of it he probably didn't distill. So, or definitely didn't distill, because it's only been 5 years now. So, anyway, they have 6 washbacks, 4 stills, 2 wash and 2 spirit. And they actually have them separate controls on the stills, so they can operate them and put them in different order and stuff. They each operate independently. They don't really distill as much as they're capable of, for whatever reason. But they were, I think, Ralphie.com crowned them their 12-year-old as Scotch of the Year for 2018, I believe, 2019 maybe. Yeah, something like that. But they weren't even available really in the U.S. I didn't see them until, the pandemic year. So 2020 was the first year I saw any GlenAllachie. So, anyway, what else could I tell you? This is 40% ABV, natural color, no chill filtration. They never chill filter. They don't add color. And that's why you see there's at least I think everything they make is at least 46% or 46.1% or something. I don't think I've seen anything lower than that. They do have some higher offerings. The core line contains a 10, which is cask strength, and I think a 21 is also cask strength. 21 I've never tried. I think that's the only one I haven't tried, but core line's a 10, 12, 15, 18, 21, 25, and 30, I believe. So, okay, I am going to roll this. So, all right, let's give you what it says on the. See, we'll do the bottle first. Marsala Wood Finish. The GlenAllachie Wood Finish series comprises signature expressions of our finest malts. We sourced exceptionally high quality casks from around the world that will add varying characteristics to our whiskey. The finishing period varies, but each enriches the depth and exquisite GlenAllachie spirit. Natural color, no chill filtration, 48% ABV. Yep, that's really all on there. GlenAllachie has been a hidden gem for many years and was almost unheard of until we took back into private ownership. The jewels in our crown, the spirit maturing in casks, lie safely tucked away in the distillery's 16 warehouses. 16 warehouses, nice. We're one of the few independently owned distilleries in Scotland, but deeper than that, we are genuine whiskey lovers. That's why we are extending the GlenAllachie range with a series of wood finishes to share with fellow enthusiasts just what can achieve is dedicated to wood management. You have in your hand a bottle of GlenAllachie Marsala Wood Finish. The GlenAllachie Wood Series finish comprises our signature expression of our finest malts from master distiller Billy Walker, sourcing niche producers and buying small batches of casks from around the world. Billy has left no stone unturned. He looks for well-maintained fresh casks that will complement the whiskey rather than overpower it. Casks of different oak types add varying characteristics to the maturing whiskey. The finishing period varies, but each enriches the depth of exquisite GlenAllachie spirit. This intensely golden bronze malt has been matured in premium American oak wood barrels for more than 8 years, and then it was re-racked into Marsala wine casks from the ancient Sicilian city of Marsala. The second maturation period provides additional depth of flavor and requires constant, careful monitoring to achieve the perfect balance. So if it's 8 years in that, so I guess that means it's like 2 years in the Marsala. So, okay. Roll it one more time. Oh, I didn't show it to you. So there we have it in the bottle. Pretty nice color for a 10-year-old. There's the glass. All right. I do get apples. I'm getting some of the oak for sure. What else? It says apples, pineapples, mint, and cinnamon. I do get the oak for sure. Apples come through. Okay, now it's coming in. Getting brown sugar or brown sugar taste, the smell. Smells very sweet. There's a hint of spice. I don't know that I would say pineapple. There is definitely an herbal note. A heathery, floral. What does this remind me of? Juice, very juicy, like apple juice, not just apples. This is more like apple juice. Apple juice, brown sugar, oak. There's a little herbal note in there. I wouldn't say mint and I wouldn't say pineapple either. Okay, that's all I'm getting. Wow. Yeah, more ginger. I would not say cinnamon. The spice in here is ginger. Definitely get ginger. Sweet. Again, I feel like there's like this brown sugar note to this. Oaky. Let's see what it says. It says on the palate, honey. Yes, definitely honey. Toffee, apricots, orange peel, and cinnamon. I don't get the orange peel, and I really feel like it's ginger, not cinnamon. I really feel like it's more like vanilla than toffee, so I'm gonna say definitely honey, vanilla, ginger. There's some oak in there, some brown sugar sweetness. Very good. Okay, now it's even that vanilla, definitely, which is odd because it's not from a bourbon cask. So, but I'm still getting vanilla. This vanilla, sugary brown sugar. Yes, delicious. It's better. This is getting better as it on the nose. Apple, again, appley with that honey in there, kind of like honey and apples really come through. The ginger comes through on the finish. So really a kind of a little bit of spice on the finish. That is really good. I'm not a huge Marsala finish person, but this is really good. What else is in there? Yeah, there's this herbal, like like allspice, I guess, kind of allspice in there. It's not, definitely not like dill or something like that, but I'm getting this little hint of allspice. Excellent. Which, yeah, does it say anything about allspice? Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about that. So anyway, ginger and allspice, oak, honey, brown sugar. Excellent dram. And for a 10-year-old, that's pretty awesome. Wow. That's a definite, at least an 8. That might even be a 9. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We will see you next time.